Okay, let's get after it. We're going to install the Google Analytics event tracking code inside of WP Fluent Forms. I get into my website backend. So once we're in the back office or the dashboard of Google Analytics, we need to go to our form software and we're going to open up a form. In this case, it's just the default form that came with it. I can remove the word demo if I want. Okay, great. This is a adequate form for me. I probably would actually just remove the subject because who needs to have extra friction for the customer? And at this point, save that form. So once you get the form the way you want it to look, go over to integrations and settings. So we're going to use the thank you message here. Thank you for your message. Doesn't matter what we say. We're going into text, and I'm going to add this JavaScript that you can get access to in my course, or you can just copy it yourself. It's basically tracking the event. It's called the event called contact submit. The event category is contact form, and the label in this case is get a free quote, because that's what I feel like calling the form. I have a value of 0, but if this was a paid form, I could actually dynamically inject that paid price. I'm going to leave it as 0. And then at this point, I'm going to hit save. We can use this same code on a thank you page if we wanted to. Of course, we could track an event by page location, so that's not necessary. I think it's more powerful to track it on the thank you message of a form than on a thank you page that we send them to, because somebody might get to that page for some reason other than actually having filled out the form. An example would be if my first form sends them to maybe a second page of a funnel, it would be more pertinent for my form to actually track when the submission was filled versus when they got to that second page, if I was using that second page as a thank you event. So what happens now is when a form is filled out, this says, thank you for your message. And then in the background, this JavaScript fires. Well, that's it. In the next video, we're going to show you how to turn a tracking event that's been fired into a Google Analytics conversion.